Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nibbling at your toes. Da da dee da da doo da da dee da dee 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 da da doo. Everybody knows some turkey and some mistletoe. There's the fucking stream, we're back. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't crash up there again. Dee 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 dee. Wendy? Okay, I got a different name. It said Jeremy before. No, it says Wendy. Wendy. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean the other area is Jeremy's? This area is Wendy's? Do I have to go back to Jeremy's area first? I need to get to that house up there. That's where I was just when I got... Maybe I went the wrong way. Is this Wendy then? Are you Wendy? Where do you want me to go? You want me to go where it crashed? Okay. Oh, I never got one to stop before. What did you say? So that's what I think I was seeing. I was seeing like those, but that wasn't there. I don't want to I don't want to glitch it out again. Let's just go inside.
Ever so drawn this morning.
That bloody dog kept me awake. And there was that thing in the sky. The radio says it was an electrical storm, but I don't know what it was. This morning, I found some dead birds in the garden.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wonder if it might have had something to do with the atmospheric conditions.
Why, Stephen will probably know. I'll give him a call in a bit.
Wendy, I've popped around because we've had some incidents with some of the more elderly residents. Mrs. Boughton has, well, vanished, for want of a better word. Wandered off somewhere, no doubt. I thought I'd best check and see you're all right.
The council are talking about a flu epidemic.
Yes, well, I'm not sure it's flu as such. But no headaches, nosebleeds, no joint pains or digestive issues?
Dr. Wade, I'm as fit as a fiddle. Go and find some real sick people to look after. And if you see that son of mine, tell him that his mother's looking for him.
So yeah, all the clocks are stopped at I guess 6:05. And somebody did mention that. Even though they're ticking still. They're all ticking away. Ah, Lenore. We know all the birds didn't die, because there's tons of them around. The event obviously has killed some, since she found numerous in her garden. More blooded tissues. Be there in a minute. I think that's the game soundtrack. I was going to say I thought I could hear music. So I need to peg your washing out, man. Don't just drape it over the line, huh? Okay, this garden looks a bit... Something went on here, man. The bird table's knocked over, the fucking... the tree chair swing has fallen down. Might just be whoever lived here let their place fall into disrepair. Actually, it looks that way. Cement there, yeah. Something was... This isn't due to the event. This is just... somebody probably bought this house recently, doing it up. Jason!
Hello, Frank Appleton. Breaker Lost Cowboy, this is Travelling Sherlock. You copy, over.
Good to
You
see
damn
me.
bugger, Charlie. You don't do it when you're using the phone. You take this too seriously, Appleton, I'm telling you. It is serious. It's not larking about. You be listening to your number stations again, Frankie. It's
Number
not funny.
stations, that's
It's
what I was thinking
serious
of.
stuff, and you should mind it. Now then, I'm assuming this is about a pint. I am going to the Whistler. My round, I think. I'll not argue with that. Frank, have you seen the sky? It's amazing. Don't think I've ever seen anything like it. I didn't realize we were off to a poetry recital as well, Charlie.
Size of that mobile phone, bro. You just have to plug them in your car, man. I remember them. My dad had one. Ran off your car battery. You up to, Jace? Had a good day, mate?
Terry called this morning. Said there was a problem with Harvey. Said he couldn't get through to the vet, so I said I'd come round and take a look.
There's a lot of dead birds today. More here, too, poor little things. I've been trying to get hold of Steve, and he always knows what to do.
Got round here and no sign of either of them.
With any luck, the stupid creature will have run under a car. It's probably rabies.
Hey, it's always a good day when you don't have to use your AK. When your mama cooks a breakfast with no hog. Although, no, that's not a good day. I like plenty of hog on my breakfast. Lots of bacon and sausage. Ice Cube was wrong. Another dead bird. Is this going to be an invisible wall?
Harvey!
Oh no.
Harvey, come on, boy.
Come on, Harvey.
Come on, Harvey. Come on, boy.
Harvey.
Harvey!
Harvey!
Push it. Push the bloody thing.
You push it. I told you it would get stuck.
Should have just taken the car. This was a stupid idea.
Moving here was a stupid idea. And I told you, Barbara said they blocked the roads.
Barbara says so.
You go and look then.
Wait, is that Harvey? Harvey? Harvey!
Harvey! Here, boy! Come here, boy!
Yeah, Jace, just not like, no puzzles in this one. This is a proper walking simulator one. The great thing about this one is, it's my childhood, man. It's so nostalgic. One of the first things I saw was the first bike I had. It's like mid-80s British countryside. Not actually that far from where I live. In fact, I think my dad lived out here this kind of way for a little bit. In a place called Whitchurch. I think that was in Shropshire. Yeah, hopscotch. These were cool, man. These were fucking cool. I don't know if you had these in America or not. So, rock back and forwards like that. And if you got somebody on the back and on the front, you could, in sync, you could get them to go right mental.
Wendy, I'm married. You have to stop this.
He's still sweet on you, Elizabeth.
He left. It's too late.
You loved each other long before she came along. It's just about making things as they should be.
Wendy, no.
It's not like you won't bump into each other anyway. One drink, what can that hurt?
One drink, maybe.
Oh, one drink, wonderful.
So Wendy's son Stephen works with Kate, who's the American girl. I don't think Wendy likes her. The American scientist who works up at the observatory. It's kind of all I've been able to gather so far. There's some kind of event has happened where everyone started bleeding and disappearing. The skies have been weird and the birds have been falling out of the skies dead. So pretty for an old game, I keep saying it, but damn, this game's good looking. Ooh, what's that boat doing there, man? Oh, it's a car, not a boat. I should have searched the whole village before I came up here now. I feel like I came up here too early. Robert Graves Auto Repair. Ironic. Oh, no, it's not ironic. He's... Yep, ironic. I thought he was towing somebody out, but he's not. It's a boat now. Yep. This reminds me of where my auntie and uncle used to... great auntie and uncle used to live. I used to go wandering down the brook, catching rainbow trout in watering cans. Oh, I wish this was in VR, man. I know I say that about every game, but... Ooh, what's that over there? Okay, I'm gonna break my rule from keeping to the left. Oh, I think it's just the back of a bus stop, maybe. Nope, some kind of... Oh, I think it's a bird thingy. What do they call them? Hides. I think it's a hide for bird watching. Yeah, they got these at a pub we used to go to. Just sitting there and wait for the birds to come. Of the style.
Fancy seeing you here. Oh. Is everything all right, my dear?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm all right. I'm all right. It's just... Robert.
That man doesn't deserve you. I know everybody thinks I'm just a mithering old busybody, but someone has to say what everyone else is thinking. We both know that this marriage, it's not how things are supposed to be.
Are you talking about me and Robert? Or is this really about Stephen and Kate?
I suppose it is. I have to accept it. I know, but she doesn't belong here. You see that, don't you? There's a place for people, and this isn't hers.
Oh.
But I'm not talking about the colour of her skin. Don't look at me like that. What they do up there, it's not natural. There are some things we're not supposed to understand. I don't like her. And I don't like how Stephen is around her.
I don't like you, Wendy.
He was a better man when he was
You're a
with you.
mithering old busybody. If you have to say it's not about the colour of the skin, it probably fucking is. Right, so we know Kate's not fucking white. See, these places are beautiful, man, but they're tinged by the ugliness of the people that live there. Kynaston's Pond. That's the contradictions of the English rural countryside. Beautiful places, backwards people. Right, I am lost now. Let me just... Okay, there's there. Okay. I feel like I want to go back and explore the rest of the village down there first.
I can't see him.
Oh?
Should we go down?
Just leave it. We've got to keep moving.
Sean! We can't just leave him. He must be really badly hurt.
Jesus, Diana, we've got the kid in the car. We should just keep driving.
We can't just drive off and... Look! He's there. He's in the car. Oh, he's hurt. We've got to get down there.
I said, leave him.
He's Welsh.
We've got to get out of the valley while we can.
Oh my God, he's trying to undo his seatbelt.
There we are. He's fine then. Come on, love. Come on. Go on.
Right, I'm going back down. I'm going to come up here in a bit. I feel like I didn't explore the village enough. And I think they're in chapters, because when I entered the village, it said Jeremy, and everything was around Jeremy. When I came up here, it said Wendy, and now everything's about Wendy's story. So I'm going back down. I'm going to finish Jeremy's story, and we'll come back up this way afterwards. I hugged the left too much. Don't hug the left in this game. Yeah, there was no dead birds down that way either. Now there's loads of dead birds up this way. So we're obviously progressing the game. And it might not take us back down that way, so I need to go back. Now unfortunately, this is the vehicle's top speed. This is as fast as I can go. So you have to wait a minute while I get back down there. There's a phone over there. We'll get it on the way back. Let's cut through the woods. Should see the church on the right, and then we'll know we're heading back the right way. Did I see this building? I don't think I did. Let's have a quick peek in here. Oh no, this is... Yeah, that's Wendy's house up there. Okay. Let's get back down into Haverton, man. Was it Haverton? Yolton, not Haverton. Right, there's the church. We cut through the back. Did I check this house? Haverton Road, not Haverton. There we go. Yeah, I did. That's the artist's house. Okay, cool. So we didn't check any of this stuff here on this side of the road.
Meg, come and have a look at this.
It keeps startling me.
Charlie?
Jeremy reckons someone had been raiding all the empty houses. He said a load of stuff had been taken.
What's up?
It looks like someone's been collecting their own supplies.
Bastard.
Well, we've got enough stock in the warehouse to keep the entire village going for months.
We should get a truck.
What, and go and get all of it now?
Yeah, why not?
It's Appleton. It's that bloody crackpot Stephen Appleton. I'm gonna fucking do him.
Sam, it's fine. We better
Calm
get
down.
moving before the weather turns. You come in. We'll swing by the camp and get Rachel on the way back.
That's the first F-bomb. We did see a bit of swearing in the bus stop at the beginning where it said Derek is a massive dickhead wanker, but that was more humorous. That was a proper aggressive F-bomb there. Well, fucking do him. Alright, Sam, calm down, mate. 10 men. Tommy 10 men. You can't run at all when you're in a building. I'd say run. Walk fast at all when you're inside somewhere. Right, we can cut across here now because we went that way. We went up to the church and then we came down this way. I believe we've seen all those houses there. Yeah, that's the community centre. And that's the shops. Oh, this is the witch's hat thing I was trying to explain earlier. And there's my bike. Oh, bro, this game, it's nostalgia central.
What are they up to?
Oh, they found another dead bird. I do wish the council would clean them up.
Well, apparently they're saying it's a flu epidemic. And I gather they'll be closing the roads and stations, so they're worried enough for that.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Well, you don't mess about with the flu outbreak, I suppose. But look, I'm just saying, if you were planning on taking the kids to Wales, now might be the time to do it.
Well, thanks, Barbara. I'll have a word with Neil, see what he thinks. Now, George, Benjamin, for God's sake, leave it alone.
So earlier on, I was over there in the community centre, that flat building right in front of me. And around the back, there was a climbing frame that just looked dangerous as fuck. So I started talking about the dangerous shit we used to have in playgrounds when I was a kid. And I mentioned the witch's hat, the upside down cone thing. This is one. These were fucking super dangerous, man. I had one in my local park. It got taken away. Because it'd be fine if you're just little kids. But then the big kids would come down and they'd start ragging it around super fast, man. And it just fucking whoosh, 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 spinning around at the same time. And you'd just fly off it at a certain point. These were crazy dangerous, man. The witch's hat. Look at it, all rusted iron and shit. Just on top of gravel. And this here is my first bike, the Rally Burner. It's called a, what's it called on this? A Weasel, but this is my first bike. Exactly the same. If you look up Rally Burner 1980s, you'll see that bike in red and yellow, in blue and yellow. Same things on the handlebars, same fucking grips. Those grips, I think you could pull off the actual handlebar. I used to fucking love that bike. So I've got a photo of me on it somewhere. Well, standing next to it. I thought it was in my little photo album, but it's not. I checked. But if I find it, I used to fucking love that bike, man. The best bike I ever had. A Rally Burner. So Robert Graves, that auto repair, that's the one that's in the river up the top. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a bomb then. Wait, is that a bomb? What the fuck is this? Projectile missile. What the fuck? Gas VX gas. Double S. So somebody made a joke earlier about the Reverend said they'll send the planes for us, and somebody said they'll send the planes all right, but not to rescue us. We're the epicenter. Well, it looks like they tried. That looks unexploded though. Right, let me get my bearings. We went around that way. We came down past there. Did we check that house? I don't think I did. Because I didn't come down those steps. Which are, again, they used to be everywhere when I was a kid. Steps like that. No, we didn't go in this one. If we can get in this one. Can't. What's around the back there? An echo. I think. Is that? No? A messy greenhouse. Oh, they've got physics. Damn, I don't think they've... oh, these are pegged on. This weren't pegged on. Clever. Oh, I've got to go back round now. Can't get out. Right, so we haven't... Have we checked this house? No, we didn't come down here. Right, so let's do a circle. Because we hugged the left all the way up, right? I didn't come this way. Or did I? No, I did come this way. Okay, and then I went... Wait, is this... What's up here then? Lost my bearings. You missed 30 minutes, bro. Never mind. Right, that's there. Okay. Never mind, Pixel. I kind of came back down. I went up to a new area, but I've just come back to this one. You can catch up. We've not really learned anything yet anyway. All we've learned so far is that Stephen and Kate were together. Kate's the American woman. Stephen's mother is a bit of a racist and a busybody. A bit of a dickhead. More birds were dying. And people were panicking. Everyone thinks it's the flu. A bit of a COVID fucking thing going on.
Is everything all right?
Get out of my way.
Where's Kate?
Where do you think she is?
Stephen, what's going on?
Screw Kate. It's all her fault anyway.
What's that mark on your face? Stephen! Stephen!
Okay, it looked like Stephen and Kate didn't end up happily ever after anyway. Church bells are going again. There's my bike, Pixel. My first bike. Right, is this a different pub? This is a different pub, right? Or is this the same one? Oh, no, it's the same one.
You know, they see me as an outsider here as well.
Is that supposed to make me feel any better?
I understand it's difficult. That's all I'm saying. Your lot up at Vallis have never mixed with the local community. People here, they don't really understand what you do up there.
Are you trying to get me to come to your church?
It's not just about faith. It's about the community. Be involved. Be seen as part of it. One of them.
Good morning,
One
Father.
of us. One of us.
Oh, hello. Mrs. Appleton.
Lucas 131, how you doing?
Collins, lady scientist. Whatever next.
Good morning, Barbara.
Father Wheeler.
You really think that's a community that will ever see me as one of them?
I mean, the reference points I've got at the
I
moment.
can live with them staring
I'll
at
tell
me.
you in a second.
They just stay out of my way.
I just got another one actually, a little bit of hot fuzz in this, man. Kate's an American Scientist, a little bit like Contact's Jodie Foster. At the beginning she said she was trying to contact something. I don't know if it's the afterlife, or I think it's the afterlife, more than aliens. She was putting up towers to use as an array, which the village are protesting against. It feels like a bit of a science versus faith. Roman eras al mejor. I have no idea what that means, Lucas. But then everyone's got ill, birds have started falling out of the sky, there was a quarantine, government quarantine. And then they've dropped a bomb on the village, which looks unexploded, but maybe not. Might have just released gas. That so far, apart from the little interpersonal relationships, is about as much as we know. A bottle of gin. A pump. Right, that's the way we came in at the beginning of the game. Why are you following me, bro? What do you want from me, Jeremy? I'll come back up there in a minute. Got this Ford Cortina, man. What? I don't know what you want from me. I don't understand. I don't know if I'm supposed to follow those things or if they just take me to the points of interest. I think they're directing me to the points of interest. Oh, what's this on this door? Okay, that's new. We haven't seen that yet. Well, they did say it was manifesting itself in everything, even the paint. You're the best. Is that what that meant? Eres el mejor. Hey, gracias. I think it was Spanish, right? Or Portuguese. I don't recognise the name, Lucas. Have you changed your name? Have you been here before? Or is this your first time? Did you have quite a few Brazilians come? Remember, they always came in with a bit of Portuguese, but I could
have
never...
to make a decision, Lizzie. Especially now.
But I do love him, Father. I love them both.
He's married. There are other people involved in this.
Oh, I hardly think that anyone's in the position to claim the moral high ground, do you?
Well, I take your point about Stephen and Robert, but I think Kate might see things differently.
Do you? I mean, she's not screwing anyone else, pardon my French, but she spends all day and night locked up in that observatory. Stephen says they barely see each other. That's hardly a marriage, is it?
Auto-translate says it's Spanish. Gracias, mi amigo. De nada. Right, so I can even go up this way, can I? No, do not attempt to leave. You will be detained. Hablas español. No habla español. I just know de nada because whenever I go to my friend's house, his parents live in Spain. Whenever I say thank you, he says de nada, which is the same as de rien in French. It means no problem, it's nothing, don't worry about it. So just a few little bits, you know. I hear another phone over here. Oh, and a radio over there. We'll come back to that because this looks like the edge of the map, so let's do this way first and then come back. More blood.
Visual and auditory distortions are becoming more frequent, along with mild convulsions to the left side, all of which support a preliminary diagnosis of intracranial hypertension, occurring as a result of a substantial and rapidly expanding tumor originating, I believe, within the hypothalamus. Cognitive functions are currently unimpaired, aside from this crippling headache. Hemorrhaging is becoming more frequent, with darker clots passing through the nasal passages primarily. I believe I am dying. This is certainly not flu or anything else I have ever encountered. And certainly a tumor cannot expand this rapidly. In the blood clots, I see tiny flecks of what looks almost like, if I had to try and find a description,
light?
Liquid light. I cannot explain this phenomenon.
Okay, so early on they said that the light was manifesting itself everywhere in paint and obviously in people's blood as well. So music's lovely. It's doing its job, man. Right, we need to go back that way, but let's just check I presume this is the doctor's surgery.
Dr. Wade, here you
Fucking
are.
every
There's a
time.
queue of patients a mile long out there.
Just send them to the village
frightening
hall
me,
with
man.
the others, please, Bob.
Doctor, people are scared. Mrs. Gables just called me and said her husband's vanished. She was very frightened. She said there was blood coming up from his ears and his nose.
What the hell do you want me to do? Until they lift the quarantine, we're not going anywhere. Just tell them to drink plenty of fluids, stay warm, and follow the instructions on the radio.
Dr. Phil, please, you have a duty to your patient. Your nose.
Dr. Phil. Ninja water policeman. Okay. Samurai potato gun fireman. I don't know how to respond to that. Right, I want to go back up this alleyway because there was a radio over here. That's where we came in. You want to get out of my way, bro? You're not letting me back. Can I move this one? Come on, let me back in. Let me back in, man. I'll go round. I'll go round if you don't let me back in. No comprende, amigo. No comprende. Oh, Lucas, you subscribed to Ice Show Speed, man. What the hell? Come on, dude. Be better. No, it's mad. I grew up in number 8 and we had a red door. Fucking Matrix, mate. I'm telling you now, we're in the goddamn Matrix. Everything in this game is from my childhood. I mean, it's probably from a lot of people in the 80s childhood, obviously, but that's my bike. And my house was number 8 with a red door.
The magnetic field is causing disruptions to phone signals and the rest of the electrics. There are voices on the line. It's 4 a.m. Maybe everyone is up looking at the light show.
Chaos Theory. Spy a butterfly. Why are you stuck there, mate? This is the first time I've seen one stuck. One of these light things. I can't move this one now. I don't know what through again because I'll get stuck behind it. It might just be glitched out. Right, I think now we have actually been... Look at us, what is that light? I'm not sure yet, I think... Lucas, I can't answer you in Spanish. I can't answer you in English, so just ask me in English, yeah? I think, from what I can gather so far, that it's Jeremy. Jeremy is the vicar of this church up there. The local vicar. I think that's Jeremy. And he's sort of or what remains of Jeremy. And he's guiding me around this part of the map. Now he's stuck. That might mean that I've found everything at this part of the map. Because I think I've been all the way around that side. I've been all the way around this side. So now we can go back to where I was going just, which was to Wendy's part. Because I went to a different part of the village and it said Wendy at the bottom of the screen. And then I started getting a lot of dialogues between Wendy and other people. Right, did I go to that house? Actually, just before I leave, make sure I've been to this one. Yeah, because I went through there. Wait, did we go in here there? Yeah, that's the one with the things on the door. Okay, cool. Right, we can move on. I believe I've seen everything down here now. But I'm not sure. It might not be. I just think it is. We definitely checked out everything in that part of the map. There's a very ominous noise coming from over there. Okay, we definitely didn't check this house, because I would have remembered that tree house.
Going away, Amanda?
Oh, just for a few days, yeah. First thing in the morning. I don't want the kids to catch this flu if it's going round.
It's probably that father, Jeremy, spreading it around while he tries to bully everyone into donations for the summer fete.
It seems very quiet in the village, actually, Wendy. Not much bullying to be done.
Oh, Father, I didn't know you were here.
Clearly. Listen, I came up here to tell Amanda that we've had some vandalism in the village. Must be a teenage thing. Tagging, I think they call it. Someone's painting all over doors and things.
Little vandals. Well, I'll tell Neil to make sure we're properly locked up when we go.
A good man like my Eddie gone. And these thugs and yops running around defacing
Yo,
property.
she's great.
He gave everything to his country, and look what he got in return. Nothing but an early death.
He had a good life, Wendy.
Perfect
He had a
representation
short
of
life.
her kind.
I look to my birds, Father. Lives lived unencumbered, free and simple. That's as God meant things to be.
I've met so many old biddies like her in my life. And the voice acting is fucking brilliant, by the way. Top draw. But yeah, women like her, bitter, with everyone and everything, pining for better days that never were. We're going to treehouse as we leave. She's very well realised, the characters in this. Right, this is okay, let's go to the treehouse now. And then we'll go down there after. Sporty family. Ooh. So that's Kate at the observatory. There's some dead birds on the floor by the windmill. Some butterflies and some more dead birds.
Every computer in the observatory
Kate
has
and
set
Stephen.
itself to 6:07 a.m. June 6th, 1984. I don't understand what that means.
We know that's Kate because Wendy made a point of saying, it's not because of the colour of her skin, mind. This game's still gorgeous, man. This game's fucking beautiful, you know. I think it's about 10 years old. Oh, Pixel Tuner, I don't know if you're still there or not. I decided today, or Jason actually, that there's no way I can build a PC. I'm going to have to buy a ready-built one. I don't know if I want to go this way. I guess I will, because I didn't see any more houses on the road. And this was the phone when we said we'd get it on the way back up.
It got as far as the Haverton substation before we cut the lines. The interchange there just started dialing numbers at random.
And the symptoms you're seeing match those we've been tracking here.
Sickness, headaches.
Fuck.
It got got as far as the Haverton substation before we cut the lines. The interchange there just started dialing numbers at random.
And the symptoms you're seeing match those we've been tracking here?
Sickness, headaches, nosebleeds, eventual hemorrhage, then just light, whatever the hell that means.
Then we've got to stop it before it finds another way out of the valley. Clive, you've got to order a strike.
What?
An airstrike. We have to kill it.
No. No, I don't agree. We've quarantined the valley, we've cut the lines, it's contained.
What if you're wrong? Are you happy to have that on your conscience?
Stephen, I said it's contained.
So that's why we can't telephone out, because it was travelling through the communication lines. The virus of light. Energy, I guess, not light. Hang on now, because now I'm a bit confused. Have we got two different ways here? Or is this the way I came back down? This is the way I came back down. Okay. Yeah, there was a radio in there. This is where Harvey was, wasn't it? Yeah, Harvey went running off from here. Right, there's Wendy's light. Come to grab us. Come to get us, yeah? Okay. I'm following you.
Phone call from Stephen. He wants to shut down the receiver. Something about instances across the valley. There's intermittent electrostatic discharges radiating out of Tower 6. All of the electrics on the main gate are blown. I'll find time to take a look once the data stream begins to calm down here.
Yeah, man. You got that 3 meg already. It's a bit too much. I'm coming, Randy, I'm coming. What about up here? Okay, you just went a different way, huh? Another senator.
Your death. They're all dead, Father. All of my birds.
Here. Take my jacket.
I tried to be a good woman. A Christian woman. But I've been proud.
Just as the Lord forgave you, so also should you. What matters is we try our best. God sees that. Come back to the village with me.
I'm not so far from Stevens now. I need to find my son. It's what Eddie would have done.
Yes. I suppose it is. I'll say a prayer for you.
Thank you, Father.
There's a little bit of When the Wind Blows in here as well.
You know, Mary. You helped her. I'm sorry if I judged you harshly.
It doesn't matter now. it's late. You should find a place to sleep. I'm sure when the sun comes up, everything will seem better.
There's the windmill that we saw in that picture. So I presume we'll be going down there at some point. So this music's very choral of the chorus, of the choir. There's a derailment here.
Howard, what's happened?
Stephen, thank God. Listen, I need you to get to the junction box, see if there's a phone working. No, stay back, don't come up here!
Oh, Christ. Is that... Bloody idiots! Where the hell did they think they were going?
I think they must have thought they could walk out along the line.
Well, there won't be any more trains now.
You're a callous bastard, Stephen.
Just pragmatic, Howard. Did you say there's a working phone in the junction box?
I lost my shoes. I lost my shoes, sir. There's arches on the green. They've taken my shoes, sir.
Howard? Howard Lantham! You open the door this instant, young man.
I lost my shoes.
Now get up. Get up.
I lost my shoes.
What on earth are you doing here, Howard?
Stephen, he told me to stay in case Lizzie phoned.
Stephen, where is he?
What are you doing with those birds?
Concentrate, Howard. Where's Stephen?
He said we couldn't help them. He took my shoes so I'd stay.
Listen to me, Howard Lantham. You find your shoes and you get to the village. Find Father Jeremy. He'll give you some soup or something. Be off with you.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna find my son. Then I'm gonna ask him what on earth he thinks he's doing.
Wendy, I think we missed something. I saw a light just... Come in one day. Okay. Oh. Classic. Used to see that all the time as well.
There's something in the observatory with me. I can feel it reaching out to me. When it's close, I'm overcome with the most profound sense of loneliness.
Wendy, wake up.
Eddie, is that you?
No, it's me. It's Frank.
Oh, Frank. The door was open. I didn't think Graham would mind.
I'm sure he won't. What are you doing here?
Looking for Stephen, but I just ran out of steam. And the door was open. Have you listened to the radio? I thought I heard him on the radio before.
It's all over the valley. Don't you get that? This isn't some abstract thing. Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole valley.
It's right here in the observatory.
It's out in the world. It's adapting and spreading. Do you understand?
No, we can't turn it away.
What's he talking about?
I dunno ken. But if he's on the radio, I can try and reach him on the CB. You go to Stephen's house, and if I get hold of him, I'll tell him to come and find you.
Rachel, darling. I'm sorry about taping over your music, but that is your dad and I. In case you come home, I mean, I know Mrs. Graves is looking after you over there, but just in case you come home, we wanted to let you know we're going to head over to Barb's.
Evie! Evie!
Sam, I'm leaving a message for Rachel. Are you going to say hello?
Jesus Christ, Evie, we ain't got time for this. The bloody car won't start. We're going to have to walk.
Sam, shush, it's for Rachel in case she comes back here.
But Charlie says everyone's getting together at the hall. Rachel's at the camp. She'll be fine.
Rachel, darling, anyway, listen, as I was saying, we're going to be at the village hall. We'll wait there for you. I think it's best if you just stay put and mind what Mrs. Graves tells you. We love you, darling. Bye.
You finished? Right, grab that bloody case and let's get moving. Come on.
I reckon we're going to finish at that windmill. What does that even say? Ahores? And then pointing to the star?
Come on, you stupid bastard. It's not now, come on. God damn bloody thing! Jesus! Come on, not now! Jesus, come on, you bastard! Start, you bastard! Come on! Ah!
Stephen? Stephen, are you here? It's your mother. Answer me. Stephen! What have you done, Stephen? Oh, Kate.
Ah, now it makes sense. Yeah. I kind of wish I understood that Goodwill Hunting style, but fuck me, I look at that and that might as well. I didn't know the first bit. DL over DT with the two little arrows. The fuck does that mean?
There must be a logic to the pattern. It's shifting in response to me. It's alive. It's the only explanation.
You keep seeing it in the sky. These little glitches, like. .607. Right, so I think this is obviously Stephen's house.
Stephen, where's Kate? Are you here?
That's new, man. I hadn't done one like that before.
Stephen?
That was really strong.
I can hear the planes. It's the government coming to rescue us.
They're gonna drop bombs.
You can come out now. It's all gonna be all right. I can hear the jets coming. It's like when Eddie came home. It's like your dad coming home again. I'm here. I'm down here. This way.
Whoa. That's one beautiful fucking sky, man. We're so insignificant, it's so cool. God, I wish this was in VR, man. That would look amazing. It looks amazing anyway. Okay, a new area, a new light guiding lights. So who's Frank? I don't think we've heard his name yet, but I'm going to guess he's a farmer, which means we started with a vicar, representing religion and faith. We moved on to Wendy, who's like the torn between the two, right? Torn between the vicar and his son, the scientist. And now it looks like we're going into maybe nature or the natural, a farmer, the land. No, she did come over here, close to this.
I messed up, Frank, but I'd done my time. They shouldn't keep on punishing me.
Some folk won't let go, Reese, and they've got nothing better to do than to poke their noses into
Oh,
other
he's
people's
definitely
business.
a farmer, so he is.
Nothing you can do about it, son.
I'm doing a good job. I'm working hard. I swear, Mrs. Graves thinks I'll start nicking stuff if she turns her back for a second.
Liz is all right. She's one of the good ones.
Yeah, well, she's not exactly honest with her husband about what she gets up to.
None of that. You're angry about people judging you. Don't be so fast to judge others.
I'm sorry, Frank.
Keep your gob shut, your nose clean, and your head down. Do you think you can manage that?
Gob, nose, head. Got it.
And steer clear of that Rachel girl. If I've seen you two making eyes at each other, then so's her dad. And you don't want Sam Baker coming round after you.
Oh, he was
now,
angry.
Pass me that socket spanner and we'll see if we can get this wheel back on.
So Rachel's the girl that Sam and his wife were leaving a message for on the tape. Obviously Reese has been flirting with her. And Frank is clearly a farmer, as I predicted. Right. Which way? Should we go back out and down the main road, or do we go down this footpath? There's the light. I don't want to miss that building there. There's also one there. I'm going back the way I came for now. No, I'm not. I'm going this way. Or am I? I don't want to miss anything. I'll come back here in a minute. I think I'm going to like Frank the best. Right. This is the way we came out. Oh, can I even get to this building? I might not even be able to get to it. It might just be for show. Oh no, there's a radio here.
All the power spiked with the last discharge and then went out again, and I could see the aurora dancing around Tower 6. At the same time, the headache intensified, and I think I began to hallucinate. Old and new memories are clashing and tumbling around me. We're on the cusp of a breakthrough. I can feel it.
How best, Graham?
Morning, Frank.
You look a little out of breath. What's up?
Bloody observatory gates have failed. I came to see if I could borrow a ladder.
Bloody hell, there's a 12-foot drop the other side of that wall.
I'm old, but I'm not useless, no. Can I borrow the ladder?
No one said you were useless. Reese?
Hi, Frank.
Fetch Graham the ladder, will you, lad? It's round the side of the barn.
Will do.
And you be careful. I don't want Stephen Appleton coming mithering round here because you've broken your neck.
Damn, I feel like I need to go the other way. Alright, let's go around here and then we'll go back over there. Ah, there's a... it should be alright. I think this is the edge of the map.
Hi! over you!
Jeez, what the bloody hell are you doing?
What are you up to?
Get out of my way. This is important.
You've been with Lizzie. You mess with her, I'll knock your bloody block off,
I
son.
need to track the pattern. It's critical.
What are you talking about, Stephen? People are sick. Birds are dying. My cows are dead. Where's Kate?
Still up at the tower for all I know. I could recalibrate the radial coordinates on the primary oscillators. If that holds up...
Stephen, where's Kate? What's going on?
Just keep out of my way!
I'm going back. I feel like I should follow that light. It'll probably bring me here after anyway. If it doesn't, I'll walk back up here before we move on. No style, so we're gonna have to go around. I'm coming, Frank. I'm coming, mate. I went off the beaten track, I know. I'm coming back to you. Right, something important around that tree. It's fucked off. Where are you going? Coming, mate. I'm coming. He's angry with me.
Can you see the observatory from there?
That's over the ridge, just past the windmill. You want to live near the station in case you need a quick getaway?
Something like that. So you and Stephen, I'm sensing there's not a lot of love lost there, huh?
That's between him, me, and the cows.
You're gonna have to explain that one for me.
It's nobody else's business. Look, you seem all right to me. You don't want to worry about that lot in the village.
Provided I'm left alone, I'm happy. Stephen's the one who likes to be at the center of things.
No change there, then.
Francis Appleton. You are a bad man. No wonder your sister won't talk to you.
Oh. So that's Stephen's father? No. Uncle. Wendy is his mother. Stevie and Liz forever. You missed the IDST, man. They should have put IDST for the ultimate nostalgia. IDST, if destroyed, still true. Used to have that in all my little school books, man. Roman for Hannah, IDST. Roman for Georgina, IDST. Roman for Emma, IDST. I'm coming to you. I'm going the long way around, man. I want to enjoy this pond. Oh, there you go. Explore. Here's my bike again.
Under the microscope, you could see how the light was following the cellular structure of its wings. The neural simplicity of the insects seems to prevent a full-blown infestation, so there's none of the hemorrhaging I'm seeing in the birds. But Stephen's wrong. This isn't an attack. It's a byproduct of the attempt to communicate. It's getting smarter. It's learning as it adapts. I'm confident of a breakthrough soon.
So the reflections are kind of broken now in the water, but hey, you know what? I'm going to forgive it. 10-year-old game, but it looks beautiful down here. Oh, there's another place to go up there. Damn it.
Breaker 9, call in on 9. This is Lost Cowboy looking for anyone out there. Hello? Breaker 19.
Radios,
Breaker
man.
Travelin' Sherlock. Charlie, you out there? Over. Hello?
My family, my wife and kids. You know perfectly well what you've got to do. I can't do it. Don't ask me to do it. You're asking me to sign their death warrant. My own family.
Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that? I'll still be here when you drop the fucking stuff.
No.
Don't you lecture me about
No.
sacrifice, you
stupid,
little shit.
stupid
If
bastards!
you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. Tell them the time when we had a choice is over. Tell them to do it. You've got to do it now.
Frank, I want to go that way, mate, but there was so much over there I didn't explore, bro. And there's also a bloody footpath here. With a style. I'll be back in a minute. Frank, you wait for me. Oh, I can't go. Can I go over this one? Yeah.
It just seems a bit odd, that's all. She's just over the hill. Why can't we go and collect her?
You heard the radio. Try to minimize contact with different groups of people. It might be spreading that way. Besides, Father Jeremy told me that Lizzie Graves said they're all fine. They're still planning on putting on their show.
So how does Father Jeremy know what's going on at the camp if we're all supposed to be staying at home?
A special dispensation for the clergy or something. I'm sure Rachel will be all right. She seems to live at the camp these days anyway.
She's 16, Sam. It's going to happen. I was pregnant when I was 17.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm worried about what Rachel gets up to. Come on, give me that other case. We'll still be here at midnight if we don't get a bloody move on.
Can't understand why the car wouldn't start.
There's so much. My mum had me when she was 17. There's so much in this game that just speaks literally directly to me. I've got another bloody choice here. See, in my walking sims, I want to be given one direction, just like the band. Right, I'm gonna have a quick look down here and then go back that way, and then go back across that field to the other side, and then go the way Frank wants me to go. Oh, rope swing! Fuck yes! Who's Graham?
Well, for the last 20 years as a semi-professional, yes, I suppose you could call it that. Well, we run a club here. A mix of hobby stargazers and more serious scientists. They sometimes let us use the observatory telescopes, but normally it's just a back garden sort of thing. Well, no, that's the thing.
I don't know what that means,
it's not
Lucas.
like you need the Jodrell Bank to see it. There's just too many of them. Of course I'm serious. Go outside and count them. It's Orion, for God's sake. It's not difficult to find. Well, you tell me how many bloody stars are supposed to be on a belt, then.
3 in it on Orion's belt, I think. You can see that one in DayZ, and when you look up at the night sky in DayZ, Orion and Orion's belt. Isn't it like 1, 2 at the top, and then it comes in for the belt, 1, 2, 3, and then another, I think 3 at the bottom? I'm not 100% sure. Right, now if I double back on myself here, if I'd been to this house, and this is the other side of it, I think we have. So this probably is going to lead back. I can hear the church bells, in fact. This does lead back to the village. I think. Yeah. Oh shit, I got lost. How did I get here just? I think I just got lost somehow. Wait, did I come here? Yeah, there's a treehouse, okay. Excuse me. Will you let me go up there? No? Okay. I think I've just... Oh my god, I think I've managed to get all the way back here somehow. No problem. That means we just need to cut through here somewhere. If we can. If not, we'll just have to go around. Back past the trains. Oh my god, I really went all the way back on myself. I'm not sure how I managed to do that geographically. Seems like way too far a distance, but they're the trains. There must be a right shortcut in a minute. Oh, you're not going to let me through, are you? Okay, that's alright. I can go around. It's a beautiful country. I don't mind walking through it. I need a piss though. I have to go for a piss in a minute. Okay, this is going to be just above Frank's farm. There's an open gate. No, wait a minute, I am fucking lost. Okay, there's Frank. There's the light. On my way back. I'm here, Frank. Yeah. I know, I thought I lost you as well, mate. Good to see you, good to see you. Where are we going now? Not past the tree, down to the left though, yeah? Around the pond. Wait, are you staying there? Why are you staying there? We saw this memory. There you go. Yeah, crack on. Oh, you're staying here. What the hell? Fuck it, that was the way I was going to go earlier. Let me check these buildings out first, man, while I'm here. And then I'll come up that way. So the pond's over here. That's the caravan where Frank had his CB on. And where Stephen was talking to Clive about dropping the bombs. So then I would have come up here if I hadn't have gone down that public footpath. So we'll check these three out and then we'll cross back over there.
The radio telescope in Tower 6 is burned out. The background radiation coming in from the Penrose region is off the scale. It's like mathematics is bending along with the light. Everything is bathed in a strange glow. My face is still numb from the burn. I hung up on Stephen. He doesn't understand. Even if he were here to experience it directly, I'm still not sure he would. There has to be a way of consolidating, of offering reciprocal amplification to this signal.
perfect sound. They recorded that ladder, man. That's exactly how they sound. Right, so let's not go wandering off, I guess, yet. I'm imagining now, actually, that Frank's going to bring me back down. Oh, he's here. Oh, Frank? You want to go that way now? But I need to go up here, man. Stuff I've not checked out. Got to work with me, Frank.
How's your sister, Frank?
We've not spoken since the funeral.
Ah, I see. Well, listen, I did rather wonder if you might do me a bit of a favour and check in on her, see if she's all right.
Dr. Wade, if they dropped the bomb, there'd be no left but cockroaches and Wendy Boyles.
It's a bit odd, really. There's an old chap, John Coles, regular visitor at Lakeside, went walkabout sometime last night. Now it appears Mrs. Boughton has done the same.
Enid? Well, that'd be clever. They amputated her leg last spring.
Yes, that's the thing. I've also got a surgery full of people with nosebleeds and headaches. The council are saying influenza, but I've been practicing for 35 years and I'm not convinced. I just wondered if you might pop by and see her.
Even if I did, do you really think she'd let me in?
Fine. Forget it. I'll see her. Leave it to me. Oh, and Frank, call the hospital and get them to collect all this stuff. It's been 8 months.
Listen, man, it's hard to let go sometimes. You leave him alone. Right, I presume Frank's wife died. Looks like she was ill. This is why I'm not following you, Frank. If I did, I'd miss all this context, my man. I'm coming, brother. Where are we going, mate? Should we go back up this way and round the back? We might have missed something up the top end of this field. When I turned around, yeah, there's another building up there. I think he's taking me there anyway. Hey, who the fuck am I?
So you managed to get the transfer to the observatory then?
Well, this Catherine woman must have swung it. Now he
Kate.
says they're getting married before they come back. It's typical. Why can't he just wait till he's home?
Are you gonna go?
Goodness, no. It'll be full of her people. I expect they do things differently.
You wanna come in for a cup of tea?
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, for Christ's sake, woman, it's been 8 months. Won't you just come in and talk?
Oh, you didn't want to talk when Mary was still alive. You and Charlie Tate out drowning your sorrows when you should have been at home nursing your wife.
You can be a nasty old bird, Wendy Boyle.
Give her a slap, Frank.
Appleton, you come back here and say that again. Our mother always said you were a bad egg. You'll come a cropper, you mark my words.
Full of her people. I mean, this Wendy bitch, man, she was a proper one. There's only one bad egg in your family, Wendy. That's you, mate. Yeah, so Frank was taking me up here anyway.
You never mentioned anything about them sickening yesterday.
I checked them last night on the way back and they were fine. I woke up this morning and the whole lot had gone. Tell me, Charlie, have you heard any birds today?
Well, I've not really been paying any attention.
That sister of mine reckons they're dropping out the sky all round the Wrekin. And Dr. Wade reckons there's sick folk all over the village.
Meg said not to bother trying to get deliveries out. Set the quarantine in the whole valley. I reckon it's best we just sit it out. It'll all come right, Frank.
This'll all come right?
Yeah, right. I am sorry about your cows, Frank. But when things settle down, they'll see you all right. There's got to be provision for this sort of thing.
You want to listen to the radio more? Things don't seem like they're settling down at all. I tell you, Charlie, something big is happening.
I presume these are the dead cows, considering the flies above them. Oh shit, I can't get to this one. Okay, it must be around the corner, to the left, I guess. Frank's gone right over there though, hang on man. Get round the Wrekin. Bollocks. Bollocks. I'm dying for a piss, I'm gonna have to go for a wee. Da, da, da,
There you go.
Oh, thanks, Frank. That should get it out of the way. I don't know what happened. It just died on me.
Give it another go.
Oh, I only just put petrol in it as well. Robert's taken the other car into town. I wish he'd get back. He promised me that he'd be back this morning.
You think he's off on another bender?
Oh, I can't police him all the time, Frank. He's not a child.
What's going on, Lizzie?
Nothing.
You're seeing Stephen again, aren't you? You two can't keep pithering on like this. If Robert hasn't already worked it out, he soon will.
Oh, not if he carries on drinking the way he is. Shit. Pardon my French, but bloody shitting thing, why won't it start?
Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Just going for a wee. Frank's right over there, but is this going to take me? You know what, actually? There's no way through, is there, to that? Wait, is there a crack in this rock here? Hang on. This might show another name now. I feel like I'm moving into another area. Ah, yeah, see? See how that thing flew out? That's the next area, I think. Alright, let me get back to Frank then. So that ringing there, around this corner, is probably going to come back from that area up there. Because there was definitely no way through there. Right, Frank, I'm coming, man. Where you at? So we're going to come back out that way. Let me just check this van, just in case we don't. I think we will, because it doesn't look like we can walk down that part of the map over there, so... Where's Frank? Frank! Frank! Right, we went in there. There he is. I'm here, mate. I'm here. Sorry, bro. I'm going this way, yeah? I know, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You have to keep shouting at me.
God's sake, stop!
Keep back, you bastard. I know what you've done.
Where's Lizzie? Where is she? I've got to find her.
You stay away.
He got
Someone's got to
shotgun.
warn
He's got a shotgun, man.
Someone's got to stop it.
You can't stop it. You have to understand. You hate me, I get that. But if we don't do this, it's not just the valley, it's everything, Frank. It's all gone.
You're talking bollocks.
You can't stop it! Jesus!
You take one step closer, I'll bash your bloody skull in, I swear to God.
All right, I'm going. But if you see Lizzie, tell her to get out. There's still time. Please, Frank. For her, not me.
If you're that bloody caring, you can save her yourself.
Don't you get it? I have to stay. Someone has to be here to confirm that everyone is dead.
Fucking sirens are going off, man. I swear the windmill was moving earlier. When we were right about the church and that. Fucking air raid sirens, man. This game's bloody beautiful. How is this game still so beautiful, like? I think that's why it moves so slowly. Why your character can't move quickly, maybe, because the graphics are so good. Oh, this is a big one. This is like the one before, right? It's going to change the sky. How did I do it before?
My name is Frank Jacob Appleton. And if you're listening to this, then maybe Stephen was right. And by sending the planes, he stopped it all getting worse. It's a beautiful morning. I wasn't there when Mary died. I was too scared. So I went to the pub instead. What will be, Frank, she said. And I just want you to face it with me. And I didn't. But I will now. I will face it with you now, Mary. They're coming.
I think I might have messed up. Oh, what's that light up there? There's a light up there. I think I might have messed up there and maybe skipped some bits because Frank was taking me that way across the field to I think another building, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to check the lighthouse, the windmill first. This is what happened at the end of Wendy's story, when it moved me on to the next place. So I might have missed a couple or two or three contextual conversations there, potentially. Although I think once the sky turns day again, we might be able to go back and see them anyway. It's beautiful, man. Makes me want to play Elite Dangerous there. Light up on the hill over there. I presume that's where we're going. This Lizzie. So this is going to be the camp, is it? So before we go there, I'm going to go back down and try and see if I can grab any of Frank's old stuff that I might have missed. Right, this is where I was walking up. I was hoping to get in through the left, because there was a bloody... Okay, we might not have missed much at all, actually. It's just raining now. So Frank was bringing me back up this way, and that was the car that I didn't go to, isn't it? So there's probably something there. And then I guess he would have gone through that field and taken me to the lighthouse. To the windmill. You're saying lighthouse because of Ether 1. So I presume there might be a memory here. A radio.
Got the telescope up and running again, but the pattern has burnt itself onto the lens. It's soaking up light and radiation, but not routing it anywhere, so I can only guess that it's using it as an energy source in its attempts to communicate. It needs more power. I wonder if I could boost the reception by using multiple towers.
So I think Frank's gone now. So, if Frank isn't here, and I don't think Jeremy or Wendy were there either after I completed theirs, I guess once you get to that bit, their final bit, you've released them somehow, maybe? Maybe some form of their consciousness is stuck here in this strange light. And after they've told you their story, I don't know. Who knows? Let's keep going. I'll probably play this all the way through tonight, I imagine. I can't see it being much longer. I think Kate will have a story. Maybe Stephen and Kate. Kate certainly. That ringing up there, it's going to annoy me, but I'm presuming we're going to get to it around this way. So Lizzie's the one that was in that car, that was talking to Frank. She's having an affair with an on-off relationship with Stephen. She's part of the love triangle, I guess. Her, Stephen, and Kate. Lizzie's husband just seems like some kind of drunkard that doesn't really... I think it's going to be up that way. the thing I missed. Right, Lizzie. Lakeside Holiday Camp, the heart of Yowton Valley. Proprietor Lizzie Graves. Established 1978. The best. This game. This is what I mean, man. That's the year I was born. It's like everything in the game is like speaking to my childhood. And fucking. I'm in the damn Matrix. Wait, why are there two of you? Oh, this is the thing. That's not her, that's a story.
Mrs. Graves! Lizzie, Mrs. Graves!
Rachel?
So Rachel's Sam and
It's been awful. The thunder and the lightning.
somebody else's
and all
daughter.
The power went out, and everyone was in the hall, so I told them all to stay put. But then Sean Davis said he wasn't going to be told what to do by a stupid bloody girl and went out for a cigarette. And then didn't come back. And then Di, she went out after him and she didn't come back either.
Where's Dylan? Was he with Sean and Di?
No, I'd be looking after him. Do you think they'll come back?
I don't know, Rachel.
I don't care what anyone thinks. I just know if he was my baby, I could never leave him. Even if the whole world was coming to an end, I'd make sure he came first.
You'd be a good mum, Rachel. Oh, don't worry. It's fine. Go back inside and tell everyone that they're doing a great job. A really wonderful job. I just got a few things to finish up here, and then I'll come in and join you.
Right.
Go on.
So that's the girl that Frank was warning Reese away from. Sam's daughter, the one they left the message for on the tape recorder. And hear a phone. Ooh, missing John Coles. Last seen Saturday night, June 2nd, 1984. John is an elderly resident and is often seen around the camp. If you have any information, please contact the missing persons line. Details 5'8", beard, last seen wearing a brown overcoat and a flat cap. Fucking hell, it is COVID. They've stocked up.
You can't save them. Just pack a case and meet me at the station.
They've closed the lines. Weren't you listening to the radio? Because of the flu.
There is no flu, Lizzie.
Oh, Christ, Stephen, I'm not stupid. Of course there's no flu. But the stations are still closed.
There's an access footpath that runs alongside the main tunnel. You can get out that way. They won't have thought of it.
You know what's going on, don't you?
You can't use the phone anymore.
What, like you're not using one right now?
Funny. Listen. Just don't use the phone after this. No TV or radio either. It can hide in the signal.
You make it sound like it's alive.
I don't think we have a word for what it is. Just promise me. Don't tell anyone. Pack quietly. Meet me at the station tomorrow, all right?
I feel awful lying and leaving all these people here.
It was a brilliant idea about the show. Top marks for that, you clever thing. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
So neither woman told them, when he said, he's told Kate and Lizzie that he loves them, and neither of them said I love you too. Unsurprisingly, if he's a bit of a philanderer. So I got a word for it, bro. Present. It's present. Now he said top marks about the show. They're putting the Peter Pan show on. Last start on the night. A musical adventure for all the family. So I presume that's just to like knobbly knees competition. Sign your dad up here. I presume that's just as like not a diversion. What do you call it? A distraction from everything that's going on.
measures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
Where did Lizzie go? Do I go down this way now, or do we wait? Let's go back up for now. Lizzie! Where are you? There you are. Where are we going? You are home, did you say? Oh, I was going that way. But what about... We're coming back up here, yeah? I'll meet you down there.
Let me get that.
I can manage.
Is your hip giving you grief today?
Always gives me grief. And I managed for the last 10 years, so you're a little late for the knight in shining armour routine.
Suit yourself, I'm only trying to help.
God damn it, Stephen. I'm not some useless, sappy girl that you can just string along forever.
There you go.
Look
That's why she
around
didn't
you.
say she loves him.
I made all of this. I built it on my own when everyone else had written me off as some poor little cripple.
You know that's not how I see you.
Well, you weren't there, were you? No. You'd given up on me long before the accident.
What do you want from me, Lizzie? I love you. I'll do anything.
Anything except okay? I thought not. I love you too, but sometimes I think you just say what you think everyone else wants to hear.
That's the impression I got too, Lizzie. One other thing I didn't mention then, when he was telling her about the train up in the other, on the phone message thing, he said there's an access tunnel down the side. When we saw the train earlier, somebody was having a go at him, saying, why did you tell them to come this way? So the train derailment is probably because they saw people walking along the track maybe and tried to stop too quickly, or I don't know. They were obviously linked. Where did Lizzie go?
We found another dead bird over at the swimming pool.
That's the fourth one this morning. Did you fish it out?
Yeah. Did you get a chance to think about that pay rise?
I'm sorry, Reese. I've been a little bit busy. Oh, Rachel.
Sorry I'm late, Mrs. Graves. I was packing away the tennis things.
Did you check Mr. Cole Shelley again like I asked you to?
He's not back yet.
I haven't seen him either. Do you think he went into town?
Maybe, yeah,
Oh,
something like
Reese,
that.
the Dentons were booked in for a 4:30 tennis session, but they didn't show up. So I went to their chalet. You know, they always take the one near the campfire, but they weren't there either. I think maybe they went into the village for a Hoover bag and might have given Mr. Cole a lift.
A Hoover bag? Why on earth would they do that?
Well, I think maybe Mrs. Denton was hoovering and the bag broke, so they had to get another one. Because there's this dust all over this chalet.
Yo, could she be travelling Sherlock? Because that's some good deduction right there. We need to know if she likes CB radios. The music's beautiful and unsettling in equal measure. I'm going to go down on the right and hopefully come back up on the left.
This is a public service announcement from Haverton District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
Catherine?
It's Kate. Elizabeth?
Lizzie. I've heard a lot about you. It's good, you know, you and him, it's not difficult or anything.
Should it be?
I'm sorry?
You said it wasn't difficult. I don't see why it would be difficult. You and Stephen were together a long time ago. He moved away. Certainly isn't difficult for me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, or...
No, I'm not offended. Listen, Elizabeth...
But Lizzie, please.
Lizzie. Right. You seem like an okay type of person. And I'm not trying to be rude, I promise. But let's try and be realistic here, huh? Let's, try and do our best. That's a British thing, right?
Yeah, yeah. I suppose it is. We'll do our best, then.
Patronising. That's an American thing, right? Okay, I ain't gonna judge either of these two, man. They're being played against each other, but... That was a bit harsh, Kate. Oh, pedalo. Well, kind of. This is like a lovely place to have a little holiday, man.
Oh, God, Stephen. What's happening to me?
Oh, that was a short and sweet one. What the hell is that noise? Is that a building over there, or is that a rock formation? I think it's a rock formation.
Di, whatever's wrong? You look terrible.
Mrs. Graves.
Sean's, baby Dylan, is he all right?
He's fine. Di, come on.
It's okay. Let's get you a cup of tea.
Mrs. Graves, I need to tell you.
Leave it, Di.
Do you try and get out of the valley? All the roads are shut now.
I know. I was driving really fast, but the other car was on the wrong side of the road, and oh God, I think
Di, for fuck's sake, leave it.
It's all right. Hey, you're all right. Sean's all right. Baby Dylan's all right. That is what matters. Everyone's all right.
But
no.
Except for Mr. Graves and the goddamn
No,
drink.
I need your help. Some of the children, they're getting quite frightened. So Rachel and I, we decided to push forward the show, keep them occupied. You said the other night you play piano. Can you help with that?
Yes, I suppose so, but Mr. Graves, Rob...
Can look after himself. He's a big boy now. Don't worry. Just head to the hall and find Rachel. She'll tell you what needs practicing.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Graves.
And Sean, go and find Reese, please, see if he needs some help.
Yeah, of course.
Go on.
Oh, Robert.
Oh shit, that's her husband, isn't it? Rob. Of course. Look at that effects, man. It's fucking weird. This game's amazing looking. A PS4 game as well. It's not a PS5 upgrade or anything. Right, so she ran fucking Lizzie's husband off the road. Don't think we want to go that way yet. So we need to find Lizzie's light now. I think we can go that way actually. I might have missed something along here. Yep, I can hear a radio.
All 5 towers are now operating together, and I've got the
Hi,
reception
Lizzie.
up to the red zone, but it's not enough. I'm going to try and route the signal through Tower 6 to create a singular point of reception and re-coordinate the optical array, which should, in theory, focus
Lizzie's
a
just got a
signal
little
spike
one
on the
following
point of
her.
origin. If I
Did the
conceptualize
others
this
have that?
origin point as a 7th tower, then it makes a kind of sense. Kind of. I think we're moving so far beyond everything I understand about physics. Anyway, it's got to be worth a shot.
She's not in her office either.
Well, they live nearby, don't they?
Yeah, in the village.
You don't think she's gone to look for Mr. Graves, do you?
I think Lizzie knows Robert will turn up when he's sober. He'll be all right.
Do you want me to go and look for her?
No, it's okay. Come on, I promised the kids another shot the last number, then I promised everyone a cup of tea.
You're very like her, you know. Like Lizzie.
Me? No, I'm not. First chance I get, I'm out of here.
I wonder if that little dot that's following Lizzie's light is Rachel's light. I hear something here. Is that just an echo? It might have been an echo. Oh, there's too many ways to go. Okay, you know what? I'm going to trust that Lizzie's going to bring me up this way in a bit. If not, I have to remember this. Where did Lizzie go? Was that a cave? Or just a little tunnel? Where the hell did she go?
This is a public service announcement. and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever? Forever, forever. Are we going to get a little audition? I hear a phone over there somewhere. I can't bloody get to it unless I can go around the back somehow, I guess. I don't think the others had a little thing following. You know what? I am going to have to go back the way I came because this is taking me away, isn't it?
Boy, Shipley, I want a word with you. What? Get over here, soft lad, and keep your voice down.
Scouser?
Do you know who I am?
Yeah?
Do you know who I am,
from
mate?
Holloway.
Fucking Scouser.
Charlie Tate. You can call me Charlie.
What's this about, Charlie?
Rachel Baker.
What about her?
Oh, come on, son. I wasn't born yesterday. Are you looking to get your head kicked in?
She's 16. She's not a kid.
You try telling her dad that. He'll bloody kill you.
I love her, though. You can't stop love.
I'm not telling you to stop anything. Just be careful, that's all.
Some random Scouser turning up, mate, with a warning. Right, that other sign said it led to the tennis courts as well, so I think the other way would have led this way anyway.
Don't touch it. It's fine.
It's like a sunburn, but it's a funny shape. Is it sore?
I can't feel it at all. Don't fuss over
I
it.
can't believe that you left Kate there. Why won't you tell me what happened?
She's probably not even noticed I've gone.
Ah.
It's really nothing.
You're lying. Don't lie to me.
Fine. We had a row. She'll work all night anyway.
Stephen, listen to me. Was there an accident? Is that how your face got burnt?
It's nothing. Something, I don't know. Just got a bit shaken up and then we fought. She wanted to stay and collect more data.
Was she burnt as well? Is everything all right?
Jesus, Liz, are you sleeping with me or her? She's fine, we're both fine. I don't want to talk about her. I came here to see you.
I just worry...
Well, don't. Come to bed.
This guy's a right dick, man. Stephen, you're a dick, mate. I mean, we've known that from the beginning, but... Well, not from right at the beginning, but... I kind of want to go back and around the other side of this rock, so if there's not a way to get down there over here, I am going to go back because Lizzie's is the most important story, I feel. So far, anyway. Because of her. Another song. I'll be right there, Lizzie. I just want to go down, check out down here first.
Hi, this is Kate Collins and Stephen Appleton. Leave a message.
Stephen, it's me. I'm leaving.
I'm
I've
coming,
waited
Lizzie.
as long as I can. If you are there to meet me, I'm leaving for the station now, but I am going anyway, whether you're there or not. But I love you. Please be there. I love you.
He had something about him, this guy. So this is the back of... Is this going to open then? Oh, that'll be the phone I could hear from inside. That's okay. We don't have to worry about that now. Wait, no, this is a different place. No, it's not. It's the right place. What does he what?
We're not even really talking at the moment, if I'm honest with you. I've been sleeping in one of the empty chalets. Otherwise, we just sit there in silence. And then he goes off and pretends he's not drinking from one of his secret little stashes. And I pretend I ain't noticed. And then when we go to bed, it's all I can do not to scream. I don't know why we're still together. Except I do. Still love him.
You remind me of Mary when she was your age. If we'd had a daughter, I'd have been proud if she turned out like you.
You don't have to say that.
Just talk to Robert. Tell him you know he's drinking again. You two can work it out together. I know you can.
I wish I had your faith. I just don't want to be the person who stayed because they were afraid to move. I know you can't dwell on the past. I know that, but sometimes you do just think, don't you? What if the accident hadn't happened? I could have been anywhere right now, rather than stuck here, rehearsing Peter bloody Pan and fixing tumble dryers for the umpteenth time. Oh, Frank, you are an angel.
Don't be daft. You're still young, Lizzie. You got plenty of time to be whoever you want to be. Just don't keep using that leg of yours, or that husband, as an excuse.
Well said, Frank. Look at this. Please don't let kids climb in the machines. Hey, bollocks, you can't stop us. We used to fucking love getting in them, man, and spinning each other around. Look at this guy as well. The most famous piece of British graffiti you'll ever see. Everywhere. Fucking everywhere. So this is the other side of that rock where I was going to walk around, right? So we haven't actually checked this place out yet, and then we'll go back up that way. Right, so the campsites are named after flowers. This one's poppy, one of them was snowdrop. This is where we stopped, I think, right? I think we came this far and then I decided to go back. Yeah. What's a beer down here? This must be the adults' camp.
This is a public service announcement from Hamilton District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road
Very good. Very good.
Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period, but be sure to report any symptoms to them.
You shouldn't be smoking, you know. Not in your condition.
It's Stephen's fault. He got me started again.
I'm not going to try and stop you, but the weather's looking pretty rough. There's a storm coming.
That's what Stephen said. He said he'll meet me, but there's things he has to do first. He seems to think that all of this is connected to him. I don't know. I'm going anyway, whether he comes or not.
I'm assuming Stephen has thought of a way through the quarantine.
Well, he's clever. You can't give him that.
Do you trust him, though?
Well, I love him. So I'd hope that was good enough.
I hope so, too. Listen, if you can't get through, for whatever reason, I'm getting people together at the village hall, rounding up stragglers, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've got all the campers together here, doing a show. Peter Pan. The kids love it. It'll take their minds off things. Hey, did you see that?
I did. There was a flashing light in the sky.
Found it like this?
Yeah. I got into the habit of checking in first thing in the morning just to make sure he's had his pills.
Mr. Coles is not a well man, Elizabeth. It's entirely possible he upped and wandered off. If things progressed, the mind can be a fragile thing, you know?
It's just not very like him, that's all I'm saying, Doctor. He never misses the mid-morning bingo.
He didn't smoke, did he?
Not that I knew of.
There's a funny... It's like ash.
Well, that is odd. Reese cleaned in here yesterday afternoon. I'll have to have a word.
It's not like cigarette ash. Strange.
Dr. Wade, there's just been a phone call. We needed back at the village. Apparently Mrs. Barton has disappeared. So what if that smoke smell's got anything to do with the fact that all the ashtrays were still burning and stuff in the pub and that? Back down there. We went down that way. Yeah, I was going to say. Oh, where are you going? We've been down this way, Lizzie. You're going to make a right? Okay, cool.
came in here too. Oh, there's a thing here now. Yo, now I'm thinking, is this the last one? We didn't get Jeremy's sort of black sky moment. Right, yeah, so this is the final moment. So maybe when Jeremy stopped me, when I couldn't get back past him at the end of that garden path thing, maybe that was when I had to do the thing for him. Now before I do this, Lizzie, I just need to have a little look because I'm not sure we saw everything. No, we did, didn't we? We came up here, we went around the back. No, we did. We did. Okay, Lizzie, I will release you.
Sleeping baby, darling child, clouds and starlight, starlight, starlight. When you wake, you will be mine. Starlight, sleep and love. Sleeping baby, shadow dust, clouds and starlight. Numbered starlight. When we're called to go, we must into starlight, sleep and love.
Is he asleep? You all right, kiddo?
I'll be alright. You should get some sleep, Charlie. You look exhausted. That's it. Sleep. Sleep.
Everybody that was in here. We released them all. Huh. The only person we didn't release was Jeremy. I feel like I need to go back to the start just to free him and see his final message. I didn't realise how the game worked at that point. I'll YouTube it after. So who could be next? I think next gotta be Stephen or Kate, right? There hasn't been any real other... Mind you, none of these were major characters at the time. Okay, now there's two together. It might be both of them. It might be Stephen and Kate. is that little one following him? Is that the baby that they just had? That Rachel was holding? When Lizzie was having that smoke, the doctor said you shouldn't be smoking in your condition. First thing I thought was pregnant, but... Could have meant anything. Stephen.
There's data coming through faster than I can encode it. I've already lost 2 processors. They keep burning out.
Please, I love you. You need to get out of there. It's not safe.
I need you, Stephen. I need you here. I can open the gate manually. I can let you in.
It's too dangerous. You don't understand what's happening out here.
No, you don't understand. We can solve this. We can find a way. I just need more power. I need to amplify the signal, and I can't do it on my own. You saw the opportunity. You ran the numbers, remember?
We're responsible for all this. You and me.
You and I.
It's not just you and me anymore, though, is it?
You and I.
Jesus, Kate, you're trying to talk to it, aren't you? Kate, you can't.
Stephen, I have to.
It's completely dead. It won't start.
It's only a short walk to the camp. I think we should split up. You go and fetch Rachel. I'll go back to the village and find Evie.
I don't think we should split up.
I don't want to either, Charlie, but we've got to. I'll meet you back at my house later on, okay? We can talk properly then.
Why won't you tell me what happened?
No, actually, you should stay at the camp tonight. Come find me in the morning. Bring Rachel back. She's going to need her mother.
Meg.
Just take care of her.
Meg!
What is it, Charlie?
Nothing. Just be careful, that's all.
I will, I promise. You as well. I'll see you later on.
Who am I? That's the question. Oh, am I Kate?
But why on earth are you there? Why aren't you calling from home?
It's hard to explain. I'm having to move around to follow it. When it finds a suitable host, it begins to amplify... Sorry, I'm not making much sense.
They're talking about flu and a quarantine on the radio, but this... I know you're not that kind of doctor, but it all just sounds really weird.
We don't know exactly what it is yet, but it's got something to do with the other night.
Stephen, your face, the mark, do you think you're infected?
It's not a disease, Lizzie. It's something else. There's something Kate said about patterns. I can't grasp it clearly yet.
Okay, come over. Have some lunch. We can talk properly. Have you spoken with Kate?
Well, she's locked herself in the observatory. She's buried in the data. But it's already out here in the world. I need to see how it adapts.
How what adapts? Stephen, try to explain.
Time's up. Lizzie, listen. Be ready. I need to go. It's moving again. I'll call call you later.
They both said they both had burns on their faces, Lizzie and Stephen. What could that have been from? A phone against the head? A telescope? They're the only two that had that, from what we know. There's something over here. Also,
Physical changes are evident. Although the butterfly burn is now faded, I can clearly see the change in my pores up close. As I record these words, I can feel myself hearing them as if for the first time, as if I'm both speaker and listener simultaneously. I am a scientist. I can only deal with the evidence I have. And this points in one simple direction. It's not in the observatory.
it's in me.
It's in me.
Okay. Yeah, you wait there. I just got chills.
Do you think she'll like it?
It's in an awful state, Stephen. I don't
It'll
think
be an
she'll...
adventure. It'll mean putting down roots here, maybe a family.
Are you sure she wants children? What, to stay here? It's not her place, you know.
Don't start that again, please.
I mean, she's ambitious, love, and she's, well, older. She's not going to want to stay cooped up at home looking after the kids.
Is that how you felt about me?
Oh, stop it, Stephen. That's not what I meant, and you know it. I'm just saying you should make a choice. If it's a family you want, well, you know how much Lizzie wants a family.
Jesus, Mum, I didn't come here for marriage guidance. I just asked what you thought about a fucking house.
Stephen, Appleton language.
Sorry, it's just that you have to understand. Kate is the most brilliant, extraordinary, wonderful person I've ever known. She's like no one else. The way she looks at things. It's like she has whole worlds inside her head. I don't think you or anyone really understands that.
So this was going to be their house. I don't know why I searched rest because there's only ever been one sort of echo in each location. Sun's getting real low, big guy. Where'd you go, Stephen? Where did you go, my lovely? Where did you go? I hear something. I wanna know, my lovely. Where did you go? I wanna know. Where did you go? Where the fuck did you go, Stephen? It's getting real low and real pink. Oh shit, wait. Oh, that'll be the different pub. They said there was 2 pubs, right? The Whistler, I think the other one was called.
No phones, you know the protocol. That doesn't matter now. It's figured out how to circumvent the telecommunications blackout. What? I didn't think it could. Kate understood. She saw how adaptable it was. How smart.
Jesus Christ, you're talking about it like it's alive.
You have to assume that everyone here is infected.
We can't know that.
We're infected. It's killed all the birds, and now it's in us. It's trying to leave the valley any way it can. The quarantine is not enough. You've got to remove the carriers. You've got to cut off its energy source, its food.
I've already told you, Stephen, I'm not going to water
an
airstrike.
Now it knows we're onto it. It's going to keep on spreading as fast as it can.
The quarantine and blackout will hold it in check. They've cut all of the phones out of the valley, so it's only you communicating out now.
Are you listening? It's figured out ways around it. Radio waves, something. All of the lines are cut, but the phones are working anyway. You've done all the right things, but it's not enough. You've got to stop it before it adapts again.
Stephen, my family, my wife and kids.
You know perfectly well what you've got to do.
I can't do it. Don't ask me to do it. You're asking me to sign their death warrant. My own family.
Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that?
No comprende, Lucas.
I'll still be here when you drop the fucking stuff. Don't you lecture me about sacrifice, you spineless little shit. If you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. Tell them the time when we had a choice is over.
We heard that one already, I think.
Tell them to do it. You've got to do it now.
Lucas, I don't understand. I'm sorry, man.
It's all over the valley. Don't you get that? This isn't some abstract thing. Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole valley.
It's right here in the observatory.
It's out in the world. It's adapting and spreading. Do you understand?
No, we can't turn it away. It's come too far.
Okay, people are disappearing. Shut it down now.
No. If you won't help me, I'll do it on my own. I'm gonna route all the power back through Tower 6.
Kate!
Wait. It's trying to break through again.
Kate! Wait!
This game's fucking gorgeous. I can't believe how good looking it is, man. Stephen, you sure you want to go that way, man? We didn't check this building.
Come here, this was a mistake.
What do you want me to say? You knew what you were getting into.
Really?
Well, I'm sorry we don't measure up to your exacting standards, Dr. Collins. Maybe you just need to give us ordinary humans a break.
What? Ordinary humans like Lizzie Graves?
Did you really think that I wouldn't find out? Frank told me. Or did you forget there's one person in this shithole who actually talks to me?
Kate, it was just a drink.
Don't bother, Stephen!
Oh, for Christ's sake. Kate, slow down.
You were engaged to her, Stephen. You nearly married her.
Oh, come on, it was just a drink.
Then why the hell did you lie to me about it?
Because I knew you'd be mad and then it would end up in a row. You wanted to focus on the event tonight.
Oh, so you were actually doing me a favor. Wow, I guess I just forgot to say thank you. Do not treat me like I'm an idiot.
You're overreacting. I know you're stressed.
Just don't. You keep away from me tonight. I'm not gonna let you ruin this for me.
Kate. Kate, come on, this is crazy.
I'd say something else, the direction. They had a fucking good director in this because the voice acting has been top tier from beginning to end. Obviously the talent are good as well, but whoever directed the voice acting got all the best takes, man.
Pressure in my eyes again. I can't move my legs, can't feel my face. When I collapsed, the light was waiting for me there. Caught me, lowered me here. Now it's pooling around my feet, watching me. The printers are spewing out page after page of zeros. It's frightened too. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. I'll look after you. It's alone. It's scared. Oh, it's traveled so far. It's okay. I can help you. We can be together now. 10 seconds to signal fusion. We can be together. 3 seconds. 2.
Yo, that was wild. When that finished, this kind of went up sort of an octave. It was like... Where the hell did Stephen go? Oh, we've not been over there. Holly's Cafe. There's some stuff up here that I think I went past when I cut off the main road. Where did fucking Stephen go, man? There he is. Which way, bro? Up there, yeah? Okay.
I've never seen it.
They do, though.
You're overreacting.
Stephen, they stare at me. Yesterday I went into the village and this old woman just stopped in the middle of the street and stared at me like I had 2 heads.
Oh, don't be so melodramatic.
I'm like a walking freak show. Oh, this place, it's so insular. I just don't understand how you grew up here.
Well, I was very different then. And they're not so bad, really.
That's easy for you to say.
Just give it a bloody chance, Kate. This was the deal. A year here, and we could be in with a real shot at Nasir.
Stephen!
Oh, Christ, it's Lantham.
Stephen Appleton, I thought it was you. What's all this about a young wife? Oh.
Bro.
Hello.
2 heads, Stephen. Hi, I'm Kate.
It's so fucking true, man. Especially if you're well, it works on two levels. If you're a black person in the countryside like this, you will get stared at like, huh? As you'd say, what the fuck? But if you're a white guy with a black person, as I know, being with an African girl for 2 years, you experience secondhand racism all the fucking time. People just doing double takes at you as they walk past. Even in cities, that can happen. Oh, is this the last one? Hang on. Wait. Is this the last one? Okay, I think this is the last one, so I need to not come here yet. Because there was a big area down there I didn't check out. Oh no, Stephen's over there. We'll come back here, man. I think that's the end one. Let me just check it. Because normally he's there when it's the last one. No, it's definitely the last one. It's bigger than normal. So I need to go down this way first and check out Holly's Cafe. It's a bit confusing, but I think I'm getting it. I think on the last one of each story, they grow bigger, and you can't instantly get the echo to appear. You have to sort of hold it in place. And we didn't go over there yet.
Have they closed the tunnel?
There's no trains. I've put up a sign.
The tunnel, Howard, is it closed?
I think so. I don't like it. It's not right at all.
Stop whining. It doesn't help anyone. Did you know you're bleeding?
Oh, it's this headache. It's just killing me. I haven't had a nosebleed like this since I was a kid.
But you've not been to the village?
No, I've been here the last couple of days, or at home. I've only spoken to Clive at the EMC on the phone. Well, tried to anyway, but with all the crossed lines...
But no direct contact with any other people?
No, no one. What are you talking about? What's going on?
It's the pattern. It's adapted again. It doesn't need direct contact to transfer. It's using the phones.
What do you mean, direct contact? Stephen!
Bro keeps talking to these bloody villagers like they're fucking physicists like him. And they know what's going on. Fucking idiot.
This is Catherine Collins, recording for posterity. It's all over. I don't know how long I've got. Whatever he did, whatever the planes were carrying, it's burning my lungs. Probably some kind of nerve agent. I suspect it's only exposure to the pattern that has kept me alive this long. I'm making my way to Tower 6. I'm going to fuse the signals from the optical array. I just hope I can make it.
I've had about 7 or 8 mentions of Tower 6 now. I presume that's where the game's going to finish. Maybe under Kate. So maybe we're not Kate. I don't know who we are. Maybe we're the pattern. Or whatever the fuck. Have we got footsteps? No, we've got footsteps. We're definitely a person.
Hello? Hello, is there anyone there? Can anyone hear me? Clive? Clive, it's Stephen Appleton. Are you there? Can you hear me? Over. Come on, Clive, where are you? Damn it. Kate, it's Stephen. Come in, Tower 6. Kate, are you there? Kate? Anyone? Hello? Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Stephen Appleton broadcasting from within the quarantine zone. Can anybody hear me? Over. Oh, God, no. No. Fucking hell, no!
Fucking 35p for a cheese butty. Oh, them were the days. 20p for a portion of chips, man. Beans on toast, 50p. I think we went to Nair Valley Farm. There might be something around here, you never know, a little conversation.
Jesus, man, what have you done to your face?
It's nothing. You collecting feed? Looks like the supplies have been coming in.
Huh? Again?
The phones are all strange. I can't pinpoint the logic of transmission.
You what? What are you doing with that paint?
Means the EMC are actually moving at the proper speed. Listen, Frank. Have you heard anything on the radio about a flu outbreak?
Doesn't seem much like flu to me.
They're shutting down access to the valley to try and isolate it. No, something about the phones. I can't put my finger on it quite yet.
What are you talking about? Hey, I'm still talking to you. Where are you going?
So there will be parts, like contextual things that I've missed, definitely, because I've not explored the entire map. Especially on the... I feel like I missed Jeremy's event, basically. His bit when the galaxy shows when the sky goes dark. I would like to go back and see that. But it's a long walk from here. And we don't walk very fast, so I'm going to YouTube it afterwards. Because I presume after we go into the train station and finish Stevens off, if we're not playing as Kate, which we're probably not, maybe we're Clive, the guy that was out of town and has ordered the strike. Maybe he's come at a later date and he's witnessing this. If we're not playing as Kate, then we'll definitely...
You're a daft old bird walking all the way out here for it. You know Charlie would have dropped it off.
We'll definitely have Kate's story.
That great lorry of his poisoning my birds.
Which will probably finish at Tower 6.
He shouldn't be driving it on these lanes. It's a hazard. I think he was hoping he could have a word with you about Frank. There's nothing to say. Oh, listen, Wendy, they might all be scared of you, but that's not going to work with me. You're 68 years old. Grow up. Talk to Frank. How dare you speak to me like that? Give me my bird feeder right now. Promise me you'll drop by and see your brother. Megan Holloway, Not a chance. Promise me. It's for your own good, and you know it. You are a shamelessly manipulative and difficult woman. It's no wonder Charlie adores you so much.
No wonder I do what?
No wonder you never finish what you start. I thought I told you to check the incoming stock orders. Wendy, one bird feeder for you. I'll tell Frank you'll stop by. Oh! Charlie, stop mooning around and stick the kettle on. Make yourself useful.
Every villager, Wendy. Fucking good riddance to her, man. Oh, I think I heard what he said then. He said, don't go back in somewhere? It's really difficult to tell what those entities are saying, but... So see, this is the normal size one. You just quickly move it to one side or the other and... Well, usually. Wait. Why isn't this one working? Yo, Stephen, what the fuck's going on, man? Oh, there we go. I think my gyro thing's just messing up a bit.
Appleton!
What are you doing here?
You thieving bastard. I knew it was you.
Listen, take everything you need. But then you have to leave. You don't understand. You can't be near me.
Painting these stupid little pictures. Stealing food.
You always were a little prick. Please, every second we're in proximity makes it worse. I'm a primary conduit.
You're a fucking disgrace. Come here!
Don't touch me, get off!
What's going on?
Come in here, Lord,
Jesus,
get over
Sam!
us. Thinking you're so much better
Sam,
than the
leave
rest
him.
of us.
No physical
you
contact.
and your stupid fucking missus.
stop
She's
it.
better than any of you.
Sam?
Is he?
Meg, please.
Don't come near me.
Meg!
Charlie!
Meg, wait!
Don't touch me!
Meg, please, you have to understand, it was an accident!
Get off her! Let go, let's just go.
Charlie, you have to understand, it was an accident.
Just leave him. Leave him.
What have you done, Appleton, you bastard?
Come on, Charlie, let's just
Meg,
get
Charlie,
out of here.
please!
Bro killed him with a fucking hammer. An accident, bro. Ain't no accident, mate. So now that's obviously going to lead to another area, right? Because it's a long... maybe not. Got a house here. Oh, I hear a phone. It's the bat phone. Commissioner Gordon?
Station Master's house, Howard Lantham speaking. Howard, it's Clive Smith. I need you to listen to me and not ask questions or interrupt. Can you do that? Yeah, I can. But why are you calling? The Emergency Measures Committee is imposing a quarantine around the valley. We've got an influenza outbreak in the village. We're suspending rail services, and we're also going to be shutting down the roads for a bit. You're going to be dealing with some anxious
Liar.
people, Howard, so you need to explain it's all under control, and we'll be back to normal in a few days. All right? Open up the emergency store. There's posters and boards along with a bunch of stuff that hasn't been used since the war. Grab anything you think might be useful. I need you to close up any unoccupied buildings, put posters up, that sort of thing. Make sure everything is all squared away and shipshape. You are a military man, I'm sure you understand that. Everyone doing their bit, following their orders. All right? All right? I think. Good man. I knew we could count on you. Ah, Jesus, Waze. What the hell was that?
Too late, bro. It got through. It got through. You're done for, son. All the doors are closed, so they're probably not going to open. He was in the Falklands. I was going to say when he said grab up the old stuff since the war. It wasn't on about World War II. Would have been a bit too far back. I was going to take me back to the train station. Okay, cool. So this will be the end of Stephen's story. And then I presume there'll just be one more, which will be Kate.
And Stephen, I don't know if you'll ever listen to this. Maybe you've decided to stay with Kate, and I can't blame you for that. But I can't wait for you either. I've got to think about the baby. And, well, I should have left a long time ago.
That was the little dot that was following her,
I've run
man.
out of excuses for not leaving now. But I do love you, Stephen.
Well, I thought it was Rachel at first.
And
but...
I hope you find peace one way or another. Oh, there's planes coming.
Not the good kind. Oh, hers ended differently. His ended differently. Oh, now we see it in the wires. So, when Lizzie's echo memory light was leading us around, it had a tiny little one following it around, and I thought that was maybe Rachel, who was, because it said she looked up to her. But then we saw that little bit of an echo when the doctor said you shouldn't be smoking in your condition, which obviously tells us she was pregnant with Stephen's child. I guess we just follow this now. Which is now making me think that we are Kate. Because after all the other big ones like that, the sky's usually turned into a galaxy and then there's been a trail of light to follow. Ah, this is that room I had a look at. It was locked.
When I was a kid, my dad found a fox. It had been hit by a car and couldn't walk anymore. My mum went spare, of course. Made him keep it in the shed. He was already slipping away from us then. He spent hours with that fox, telling it all about Italy and the villages they bombed there. I was jealous, I think. That the fox got more of my dad than I did. But it was dying, that was clear. So one day, I snuck out, took it a sandwich for food. I was only 8. When it bit me, I remember the anger, the shock, the hurt. Running in, screaming from the garden. My mum panicking about rabies. My dad beat it to death with a spade.
Fucking hell.
Later I found him crying. I'd done it, Ken, son. That's what he said. I'd done it, Ken, it was hurting you. That's just a poor, dumb, dying animal. doesn't know it's hurting us. Christ help us, it's left the valley. It's everywhere now. It's been 3 hours since the planes went over. I haven't been able to reach anyone on the shortwave. I'm beginning to think I may have made a terrible miscalculation. You understand me, don't you? Well, there's no one left. Just me. You know what this is? What I'm gonna do? You want light?
There was a book called The Immolating Man.
I'll give you light.
He's going to set himself on fire.
After me, there's no one. You'll be all alone again. Forever. Like before. You've taken everyone I've ever loved from me. You've made me do things I never even thought I was capable of. But if you think I'm coming with you... Kate? Wait. Stop. Kate.
This is Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
I was Kate. She kind of... I think she said that earlier on. Well, there was a... So this is going to be Tower 6, right? So I kind of guessed the ending. Tower 2. That was the symbol on the door.
I watched a butterfly dancing in a strip of sunlight. All of its life contained in a single day. The blink of an eye between the ebb of the darkening tide. Lying there with the pattern curled around me, I saw the inevitability. The necessity of presence born from absence. The constant unfolding. On the plane, Stephen leaned across me and pointed out of the window. Down there, he said. That's home. But all I saw were patches of color. I don't think until this moment that I understood that one could contain the other so completely.
Patches of colour and the inevitable home for all of us, right there. Where we shall return when our sun dies, when our planet explodes, when the universe contracts, when entropy kicks in, back to stardust. Axolotl, how you doing, man? It's not, no, it's a walking sim. It's like a, it's just a beautifully told story. But there's no horror in it. Unless you count the horror of humanity.
I know it didn't mean to hurt any of them. I try and explain why Lizzie tried to leave with her child and why it was wrong to stop her. I try and explain that much of what it did was wrong. It shows me Stephen and Lizzie together. And I'm happy for them. Frank walks his fields with Mary. Wendy and Edward nest together in the orchards of their love. Jeremy lies at peace with his God at last. All of them are happy because they are together. I understand it better now. It is a collector of time. No butterflies.
Right, I went into that one already. 3 more. I need more of these games. I've Firewatch, Ether 1 and this has been my favourite Fortnite in gaming for a while. I need to play more of these little story-based walking sims, man. Puzzle games.
I watched the pattern lean in and time slow to almost nothing. I saw the flame leap from Stephen's hand and the moment hang in the air forever. I watched his face. And in the last second, I almost believe he saw me. He wasn't frightened.
He did see you.
Or angry. I remember his expression, just like I remember it from the first time, early that morning when he woke and, still half sleeping, said,
I love you.
I love you. And I loved him as he entered the fire. And I let him go, knowing I wasn't ready to join him. We have held time to ourselves here in this place. Held the light to the ground because we were afraid of the coming dark. But now we understand that to cling to the light is not living. I've spent my life watching the illumination from a million dead stars reaching for me without grasping this meaning. The light we cast transcends our death. The pattern made by our living creates a bridge across the dark.
Hey Dalton, from ER to from VR to ER, baby. I need to get back on Creed. I'll have to have a fight with you sometime, bro.
It reaches out from the shadow of the tower, across the observatory, over the valley, and consumes the world. Everything is light now. Everything has come to rest. The world is scored by the traces we carved into it. Our presence is everywhere, the bridge joining our stories. This world existed before we came to it, and it will continue without us. In the empty fields and houses, our traces radiate, and others will come to dance in the light we cast. We can slip away gently, unafraid, knowing that everything will continue.
Tower 6, the point of origin. I can't believe how bloody good this game looks, man. For a really old PS4 game. It's fucking beautiful. One last look. Taken control away from me for the first time. We're definitely at the end.
The end is coming now. I'm not afraid. We have each other. We lived apart from them. We understand now our failure to touch, to belong. But it doesn't matter anymore. Everybody is gone, and we will join them. We are born apart, driftwood on the banks of an endless dark ocean, and we will be carried away by the swell soon enough. But in between, in the single day of living, that dancing in a strip of sunlight, we can find what we miss. The love, makes us whole. The imminence. Everybody found their other. This pattern is mine.
My goddamn sunglasses, man. Yeah, last 3 games I played have been fucking brilliant. Last 3 non-VR games I played. I need to find more now. I don't think I've got any more left. Any more games like that left on my library. I had a look through the other day. I got The Witness, but that's like more of a straight up puzzle game. Oh shit. Fuck, what's happened there? I'll pull it out this side. Yeah. That was made at those 3 universities. This voice cast was fucking sick. How long's that taking me? Well, this stream's over 3 hours. Can't tell how long over 3 hours. And then the other 2 are about an hour. It's probably about 6 hours. Awesome score as well. Music's brilliant all the way through it. Cool. Kate Saxon, the performance director, big up. You got the best out of that damn voice cast, I'll tell you that. Unless that means the performance of the game, in which case, well done as well, but not as big a big up. time is it? 3:30 in the morning. Supper time. What am I going to have for supper? Bacon sandwiches. Yes, indeed. Dalton, are you still there? And if you are, did you watch that summer game show thing earlier? I'm gonna catch that on YouTube now. A lot of people involved with this game for a little game. You know who you never see credited in the credits? The person that typed out all the credits. Hey. Well, maybe you do and I've never noticed it. It takes a lot of typing, man. Bumhole E. Hey. Big up Bumhole. Oh, they're the numbers, look. Now, is there anything in that? Not that I know, but I wonder if there's any, like, kind of secret messages in those numbers that we've been hearing through the whole game. The actual pattern. Thank you for playing. You don't have to, but you know, it's always nice. No? No? You gonna credit the player? No? Okay, that's alright. Right. Excuse me. Excuse me. Right, I'm out of here. Adios, amigos. Au revoir, mes amis. Arrivederci, miei amici. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Freund. Sayonara, do widzenia, zajan, alvida, dewey, and good night. Love you long time. See you next time. Take care of yourselves. But just like Lizzie and Kate and Rachel and Frank and all the other nice people, take care of each other. Namaste. Hi. Love you. Bye.